Hi guys, okay, I'm just going to show you how to do your random sampling practical. So you're going to need a tape measure if you can find one, and you're also going to need a homemade quadrat. So I've made this one out of 2 wire coat hangers. So that's the long part of the coat hanger where you would hang your trousers or whatever. So I just snipped off the top and then opened it out and then attached it at the side to another one, and that's approximately 50 centimetres by 50 centimetres. Okay, you can make it out of wood or some sticks, so just be inventive and try and come up with your own quadrat. So today we're going to do random sampling in an area. So you need to find an area. Could be in your garden, a lawn, it could be in a park or a playing field. Obviously don't go onto private property, but just find an area that's at least 10 by 10 metres. Okay? So if you've got a tape measure, you can lay it out. If you've got 2 tape measures, even better. You can lay it out to make yourself an X and Y axis for your sampling area. Okay? So if you haven't got a tape measure, you can just use your stride as an approximate metre. So I'm going to put this down as my 0, 0, so I'm going to put it there. And then you're going to need something to make random numbers. So you can use a phone or you can use your calculator to generate random coordinates. You might remember doing this from GCSE. So let's say I've got on my phone 2 random coordinates, 2, 1. So I'll start with my origin, and I know that my stride is approximately 1 metre, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and then 1, and then put down my quadrat. Okay? So I'm going to put it here. Well, just to show you, I'm going to put it here so that you can see the kinds of target species that you're going to be looking for. Ignore grass. We're going to be looking at other species, things like this, which is yarrow. Clover you will recognise. Dandelions you will recognise quite easily. You may see other things like chickweed or moss. You may also see hawkbit, which is a bit like a small version of dandelions. So choose 2, 3, preferably 3 or 4 target species, but not grass, and record whether they are present or absent in your quadrat. Okay? So you don't need to record the numbers, just whether it's present or absent. So in your recording table, you just do a tally. So you have a column for each species, and you can decide on the species as you go along, depending on what you find. So if it's present, you put a tally. If it's not present, then just put nothing. But you're going to need to keep a count of the quadrat that you're on. So this is quadrat number 1. So I want to repeat that 10 times in 10 random coordinates in your area. And then when you've completed that, you will then move to a different area for comparison. So if this is an area that is untrampled, I could go to a trampled area. Or if this is an unshaded area, I could go to a shaded area in the same habitat for comparison. Okay, so then you go to a second habitat and you repeat that process. Okay, so complete your results tables and keep your results for next lesson.